averages are referred to as measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency. Essentially, what we're doing when we're trying to find an average, we're trying to find a number that we can use to describe an entire data set. This number is more or less a center or central point of the data set. The first measure of central tendency that we shall discuss is what we call a median. The median is the score at the center of the data set. It's the center score. And you can see the word center and central. And looking at the median, you can see why we call the median a measure of central tendency. It's not as clear when you look at the mode and the arithmetic mean, but it's very clear when you look at the median that you're talking about a central measure or center measure. For example, if we have this data set, we can find its median. When you look for the median of a data set, you have to put the numbers in order. Usually we put them in order from lowest to highest. You can put them in order from highest to lowest. And you should still end up with the same measure of central tendency. Or you should end up with the same number in the center of the numbers. Now, if we look at these numbers, we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 numbers. That means that if we count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we would have 5 numbers on this side. If we start from the other side and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there would be 5 numbers on that side. And we can see that the middle number, the center number, is 8. That is the median. The median of this data set equals 8. And that is the measure of central tendency. So we can talk about this data set and say that the average score for this data set is 8, because the median is an average. It's what we call an average. Is the most typical score that we can come up with to describe the data set. That's what the median represents theoretically. Now, suppose you don't have a number in the middle of your data set. For example, suppose we have this data set. Suppose we have 7, 2, 3, 7, 6, 9, 10, 8, 9, 9. Suppose we have that data set. If we look at the number of numbers that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 numbers. If you have an even number of scores, you won't have a number in the center, because you're able to take, for example here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 numbers on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 numbers on that side, and there's no number that's right in the middle. There's no number that's in the center for the measure of central tendency that we're looking for, which is the median. In a case like this, to get the median, what we do is add the center two numbers, the centermost two numbers. We add those together and divide by 2. So we get the average of those two numbers that are in the center.
Checkpoint. Pause the video at this time and see if you can solve the problem. After you finish solving the problem, then unpause the video and see if you did the problem correctly. Once again, the problem is find the median of the data set 723, 769, 10, 8, 9, 9. Pause the video at this time. Now, let's see how well you've done. First of all, you should have put the numbers in order. If you put the numbers in order, we will have 236, 77, 89, 99, 10. If you look at these numbers, you will see that you have an even number of numbers. Therefore, you will not have a middle number. So that means that you have to take the two middle numbers and find the average of the two middle numbers. The two middle numbers are 8 and 7. So to get the average, you add the 8 and the 7 together and you divide by 2. So as you can see here, we have the median equals 7 plus 8 divided by 2, which gives us 7.5. So the correct answer for the median in this case is 7.5. If you got it correct, that's great. If you did get it correct, I hope that you see how it should be solved so that the next time you see a problem of this nature, you'll be able to solve it correctly. This concludes our lesson. Have a great day.